That's quite rare.
I'm one of the last romantics.
Oh, yeah.
I really am. It's, you know, I mean, I've never cheated on her, 32 years. And, you know, it's, I think guys have got it wrong. Guys have got to understand that romance is the key to everything.
How do you romance her? What do you do?
I whisk her off to cheap motels every once in a while.
That would do it for me.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like you never quit flirting with your wife. You know, I mean,
It's be great for when you actually come home, because you've got a new addiction now, haven't you? Well, not new, but your addiction now is golf, and you're playing golf all the time.
I do play golf, but you know what? She said I traded a bad habit for a worse one, but she was kidding. You know, when I quit drinking, I started playing golf. But it was because I spent all day drinking, and I had to find something to get addicted to that was a positive thing. So playing golf was sort of like, she'd say, here's the clubs, go. You know?
Yeah. You're good at golf, though, aren't you? You're very good at golf.
I play at the big tournaments, yeah. I play a lot of the big tournaments.
You're a 4 handicap, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's
Are
fantastic.
your golf clubs in America, the golf clubs here are always kind of very snobby?
No, Americans are very normal.
They're you'd be kind of rather out of place.
Do you know where I'm a member here? They made me an honorary member at St. George's Hill, which is
that's very
posh.
lovely.
Because they realized that I would never just drop in, you know. So they said, sure, make him a member. He's be here once every 8 years or something. You know?
But I mean, you've played with Tiger Woods. You really have played with do you feel like you can hold your own, as it were?
Well, he doesn't. Nobody can play with Tiger Woods. He doesn't play the same game we play. Someday he's going to say, this is what we really look like on our planet, and pull his mask off. Because he's not human at all. He's like the Beatles. He's an alien, I'm pretty sure.
I know you mean that in a loving way.
In a great way, yeah. Because anybody that's that far above who's ever in second place is got to be an alien.
No, you're obviously, you're known as a show-off. I mean, your stage shows are phenomenal. Were you a show-off even as a youngster?
I was Ferris Bueller.
Were you?
Yeah. I had my school wired. Because I was in a band. I was in the high school band, in a band in high school.
The Spiders?
The Spiders, and we owned the city, right? I was also on the track and cross country team that was undefeated. I had every angle totally, and nobody wanted to beat me up because I only weighed 90 pounds. So, you know, nobody wanted to beat me up because if a guy was going to beat me up after school, I'd say, come here, who do you want to meet? What girl do you want to meet? Right? What girl do you want to go out with? Right? And then I'd go to her and say, look, if you don't go out with him, he's going to beat me up. And she'd go, oh, I don't want to see that happen. You know? So I was like the devil in high school. I just had it all wired.
But when you actually made it and you became a sort of rock star, you were a bit misunderstood to start with, weren't you? And it was only Frank Zappa really who got you, wasn't it?
Yeah, if Frank was like, he was the only one that kind of got that we were bringing theater to the whole thing. You know, rock and roll was pretty much play the songs and look at your shoes, you know, and that was it. I kind of looked at it as saying, look at all the Peter Pans. Where's Captain Hook?
Yes.
You know, and I went, I'll be Captain Hook.
I suppose there were a lot of cutesy bands out there at the time.
There was, you know, David Cassidy and all these guys, you know, and I went, there's got to be a villain here somewhere. You know?
You've said as well that you felt that making it big here in the UK, you know, in the 1970s, you'd really made it because this is where the Beatles came from. But not everyone loved you. Mary Whitehouse wasn't a big fan. No,
she wasn't a big fan. Leo Absey and Mary Whitehouse absolutely
good,
hated us. Well, yeah, but I mean, they heard things like, well, he kills chickens and he does this, and of course none of that ever happened. But the urban legend behind Alice Cooper, and then you saw pictures of Alice, and then you saw little films of the show, and you'd go, well, I can believe that. He does. Yeah. So when they banned us, the record went right to #1. We sold out Wembley like that, and the public said, how dare you ban Alice Cooper? You know, you're telling us we can't go see this because we don't have enough sense not to go see it. So it was the best thing.
You're playing here now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we're doing a show tonight at Excel.
And what can we expect to see?
Full out theatrics. And in fact, my daughter's in the show. My daughter plays about 8 parts in the show, and she's an actress in my wife teaches ballet, and so I have 2 daughters that are ballerinas. I got a house full of ballerinas, and 1 hockey player.
That keeps you grounded. Do you know, Alice, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you today.
Thank you
it really has. You're a living, walking legend. Now, the album is out as well. What's the album called?
It's Along Came a Spider.
Lovely.
Which is a nice little ditty about a serial killer named Spider.
We wouldn't expect anything. We wouldn't expect anything less.
Somebody's got to be the Edgar Allan Poe of rock
and we're glad that it's here. It's Alice Cooper, everyone.
Thank you.
Now for something a little bit different, we've just got time for some music. They've been billed as the next big thing after supporting Girls Aloud on their latest tour. Here performing their debut single, If This Is Love, which is out on Monday. It's the Saturdays.
Tell me, baby, in the night, do you think of me? When you open up your eyes, am I there? Are you standing by my window when I'm asleep? Are you quiet when you know that I'm near? You know I love you, you thought I would leave you, but baby, I got you still. You think you want to be by yourself, don't you? But baby, you never will. If this is love, then I don't wanna know what is. I won't say another word. If this is love, then I'm about to hit a miss. We're both going to get hurt. If this is love, are you picturing me lying across your bed? Are you thinking you were wrong to hurt me? I forgive you, I'll forget everything you said. You will love and you will not desert me. You think I'm crazy, I'm not, I'm your baby. I promise I'll always be. You think eventually this too will pass, but I promise I'll never leave. If this is love, then I don't wanna know what is. I won't say another word. If this is love, then I'm about to hit a miss. We're both going to get hurt. If this is love, baby, baby, this is love. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Baby, baby, this is love. Will not accept it, I will not accept love. Then I don't wanna know what is. I won't say another word. If this is love, then I'm about to hit a miss. We're both going to get hurt. If this is love, then I don't wanna know what is. I won't say another word. If this is love, then I'm about to hit a miss. We're both going to get hurt. If this is love, if this is love, this is love.
Coming up next here on UTV, the latest local news follows the ITV Lunchtime news. And then David Dickinson has a rummage through the nation's